Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to another character breakdown video. This time it's gonna be the Subarashi Ningen. It's gonna be Goku Black. Yeah, he's also been on my team from day one because goddamn this character is so cool. As in the anime, and also yeah, in this game too, is not that bad. So yeah, Goku Black got a really good buff this season, and everybody's been trying him out. He's got some shine on him, and but from season 1 many players played him, but his strengths and weaknesses are a hit or miss, to be honest. Like the problems that he have and the things that he can do are like it's a hit and miss. So he's a bit problematic. He's a bit tough, to be honest, and like not that strong in certain aspects. Therefore most people don't really play him other alternatives to Goku Black. So we'll go over his specials first, then yeah. Goku Black has some really long reaching buttons. Like look at the jabs, it's much more better than, and then his second light is even better. So he's not much of a Rajan character. You can like keep your distance and play with him and poke them from far. So he's not that much of a rushdown. He has a really great mobility, like his slicers and other stuff give really good mobility. And yeah, even and then he has instant transmission, which you can the light one makes you go to the opponent. The medium one keeps you a little bit far, and EX crosses up. So yeah, he's got, and also his dive kick. Dive kick is only applicable from air. And yeah, all three variants. He has medium is the slowest of all the three. Light is most probably the faster, or light, I think light and EX. Oh no, light is the fastest, and then EX. Yeah, then medium. So medium and EX will give you for smash properties upon hit if you haven't used your smash already, and EX will give you a full screen conversion. Oopsie. Yeah, you can convert with medium, but you can definitely convert with. You can definitely convert it with EX. His medium dive kick actually has special properties. He grants you special properties after like ending. You can actually get a second jump after using his medium dive kick, like I'll show you. So yeah, his medium gives you another jump if you connect it. Also, I think it's also the same for his EX version. Wow, that's aggressive. Yeah, same for his EX variant too. If you connect them while they're after like in a wall bounce or a combo ender, it'll give you another jump, or like give you an opportunity to dash in because you have another extra jump. So it also works after you have all your smash. I'll show it to you. Yeah, you can still dash in. See, you could still dash in after ending the combo there. It's a special property that is dive kicks have. If you connect them while ending combos, but not. I don't think it will grant you any properties. I mean, you'll just fall to the ground if they block. You don't get stuck in the wall. So yeah, that's one special property that Black has during his combo enders using so dive kick. Yeah, one thing to mention. So his full block strings have now changed a bit because of the special change. So yeah, that's his full block string now. You can also do this. It's still the same. I mean, you can either do that or go into that. That's a full block string, or you can disengage after this because you'll be a little bit from a safe distance, and characters with shorter limbs cannot like challenge you from this distance, and you can then continue to pressure by calling assist and other stuff. So yeah, his mix-ups while doing, I think he requires bar or like specific lockdown situation. So yeah, you can go for mix-ups like that because I think he's medium and not medium to be honest. I mean his light instant transmission, although it requires it has a 27 startup, so it's not safe by any means. You can do that to like while lockdown you can cross them up by going to that and doing stuff like this, or medium you can just disengage after going to a medium like this. But still they can then super dash, but and you're safe anyways after the heavy, so you don't need to use mediums. Yeah, I'm so much far. Yeah, his block strings are same anywhere in the screen, so and you can then mix it up. So during his block strings there's one thing I like to do, like his key blasts have a property which you can like have a forward momentum while jumping forward. You still have your momentum. So sometimes I mix it up like this. While having while jumping forward, if you jump, then you get a forward moving key blast, and then I use it with assist to go for mix-ups. So yeah, his block strings are nothing that special. Every character does block strings like that, and yeah. But you should keep your distance by just ending it after a heavy. Then you'll be at a safer distance, and yeah, that should be your primary goal. For mix-ups, I like to go for like after like blocking, after them making them block. You can go. I usually like to like if they like leaf flag, then you can confirm like that, or you can just yeah, you can. I usually go for options like that, but nothing more fancier than this, or like just keep them blocking in corner.
It is unwise to make me wait.
See, and with shorter characters, yeah, it's a little bit much more problem. Oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, or another, like that. So yeah, his mix-ups are kind of not that potent unless like you like really mix them up like that, you know, or like that. You'll have to use his specials, like you have to use bar to make a potent mix-up, like the one I just showed. Yeah, so his mix-ups are kind of a hit and miss, but yeah. Although his neutral is a little bit weird, as in like it's not easy, or it's not orthodox, and like you have to be really crafty with his neutral, to be honest, because his key blasts now have properties from season 2. If you can control the speed, like if you don't do anything, then if you don't hold any directions, then the key blast will just fly with this speed. But if you hold forward, then it will be faster. See? Holding forward makes it faster, and holding no direction just gives it a slower speed. So yeah, like that. But also this can be actually chained if you like do that. I think it changed the full screen. Like, wait, nope. Yeah, that they changed. And I think you can also super dash confirm of it. No, you can. Yeah, so you can chain them if you like. One is slower and then one is faster. Then you can chain and then go into combos and stuff. His neutral is, as I said, like it's a little bit problematic, to be honest. Like, it's really hard to like control the screen, especially if you're like playing online. I mean, even Vegeta Blue's neutral is very troublemaking if you're in online. It's not that easy, as I showed it in the video before. So like if the super dash, you can, if you time it, then you can actually like sub the super dash and then confirm, I guess. See, it's tough. It's definitely tough. By no means it's easy. And you can also then confirm because of the changes. Yeah, you can also then confirm with these changes. So yeah, that's one thing to you can do with during neutral. Also his air key blast, they've got some good angle, but not. That is very hard to hit. Like after a double jump, it hits full screen. Oh damn it!
Useless.
So if you do a double jump, then you can hit an opponent that is full screen away from you, so it's really not advisable to do that. But you can then follow up with your dive kick and stuff, but it's really it's like, yeah, you know, it's pretty hard to control the screen with him. But his recovery is pretty fast, so you can always recover then and do other stuff. But even his God Slicer Key Blast are also super dash throwable, but the last hits of the slicers do not go through super dash. So I mean, super dash cannot beat them. So you can stuff them with that, but it's really tough to be not get punished with a super dash using that move. See, you can get punished before that. But since you fall down to the ground pretty fast, you can always have the time to block. But yeah, it's also his Key Blast. His Key Blast carry the momentum and throws him forward with like every other character. But it's tough. Yeah, he keeps his momentum if you do it while back dashing or forward dashing. But if you jump forward, then he'll just slow down the momentum. Even when you dash jump like this, your momentum gets stuck. Yeah, his neutral is not easy by any means, and especially not online. Especially, it's hard.
Foolish.
Yeah, so that's one way you can control a neutral. You can also, like, if they are very anti super dash, then you can just beam them, because his beam is on par with Super Saiyan Goku and other beam users, but definitely not Krillin. Krillin's beam is the fastest in the game, or also Gogeta Blue. So yeah, and also he has a full screen command grab that I think a lot of people do know. So you can also use them to, like, if they respect you a lot, then you do that. Oh god. Yeah, so his beam cannot be avoided by super dash. You can also just mix it up with his full screen command grab. And yeah, so his dive kicks should be used to punish beams that are like not angular and stuff, and if they're like throwing out Key Blast in the ground, then you can just swoop in through using the dive kick. But it's really punishable, to be honest, and it's punishable and it's like very risky. So I wouldn't recommend using it too much in neutral. Or so yeah, you can backdash after that, so it's you're kind of safe, but you know they can always 2H it. Yeah, you'll be able to backdash after landing the key landing. Yeah, you're actually safe after landing a dive kick. You're safe after you're safe, and then you can backdash if they block. They'll not be able to catch your backdash unless they run after you or like go on you. So yeah, that's his neutral. That's his neutral done. Onto his assist. Black's assists are pretty good, and for most of the time I definitely run his A assist, the beam assist. I think this gives me the most mileage out of all three of his assists, because it recovers faster and it's a full screen assist, you know, beam assist properties, and why they're so hailed in the in the FighterZ community. But his other two assists are good. B assist, again, like the blue assist, I don't really like it that much, because first of all, it doesn't travel that much, and it's mostly an assist it's mostly an extension assist, like to get your combo up or something. But I don't think it really helps with your block swings that much. It's fairly fast, but again it's only 29 frames, so I don't think it's much of a good assist, unlike Gohan's B assist, which is really good. But his C assist is a wonder, to be honest, because it has a full anywhere in the screen it will follow, like Black assist, and it also has a good enough hit stun. Like 32 is good enough. And yeah, you can also extend your combos from anywhere in the screen. But out of all three, I think you'll definitely go for the A assist. This is beam assist. I think that is the better of all, because First of all, it gives you full screen coverage, and it doesn't have as much recovery time as the CSs do. So yeah, I mostly run. At first I did because it actually caught opponents off guard when they were jumping around. You can definitely abuse that assist for that because it tracks very well. But overall, I think I go with the A assist because beam assist is the best assist, almost the best assist in the game. So yeah, that concludes I think his assist, and yeah, and yeah, I think I've gone over every of his stuff, and yeah. So with Black, you will have to be always on the move and like pressure your opponent to do from full screen and pressure them. To be honest, his mix-ups aren't that potent because but you can now do the Super Sengoku stuff of like staggering a 2M, but still they are not that potent as other because of other mix-up options. But as I showed that with assist and with his longer block strings, you can like pressure the opponent into making wrong decisions and like go for 50-50s. But in the corner, that's more likelihood to. But you can also do it anywhere in the screen with a little bit effort. But that's one of his strengths, I think. Like you can do the same pressure in anywhere on the screen because his block string don't differ that much. You'll need to play safe with him and be patient and use and abuse the big hitboxes on his heavies to like gain an edge on your opponent. And also an interesting thing that I learned from Nakiel when I saw his like match, like during sparking he actually did. Wait, I'll show you what he did. Well, during in sparking he did a mix up like this. So after going through, then he just did that, like he crossed his opponent up and then did a mix up like that. So that gave me an inspiration to like do a mix up with Black too. Like Black can do that mix up without sparking. I'll show it to you.
Taste divine fury.
Black can do that mix up while anywhere on the screen, but you'll have to spend half a bar instead of one full bar, and you'll still have your sparking. You can also mix it up by doing the what is it called? You can also do that mix up by using the light version, but yeah, it's a problem that the shorter characters need to be, they'll whiff. The medium whiffs, to be honest, because Black's air medium is actually goes upward a bit, so it like whiffs on them. Like if you do this, no, the shorter characters won't get hit. Shorter characters don't get hit, but you'll have to delay to hit them. So it doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. Yep. Goku did his standing medal. So you'll have to delay it. So to do that mix up, or you can also like jinx them up by faking the overhead and then just go low. You can do that, or if they don't respect it, then just immediately mash their head in and just do the mix up and just continue with the combo. But be careful, do not try to confirm it with a light. You'll miss it because you're kind of spaced out. If you do that, then you'll miss. But if you after the heavy, if you go into the medium, then you'll be able to confirm. So yeah, that's it with this. That's it. I think I've broken down all things. I don't remember anything else I need to show you or any mix-up opportunities. Yeah, so I think that'll be it. So I guess that's it. And now I'll cut to some Bnbs and combos, and I'll possibly show you a TOD if I can pull it off. So yeah, that's it for this, and that's it for this breakdown video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and criticize my video to where I should have put more information and other stuff that I didn't mention. Then leave it in the comments if I forgot anything and I wasn't clear enough on anything, and then either clear it up in the comments, or I'll reply to your comment and then do something. So yeah, thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Allah Hafiz. Oh, enjoy this BNB and TOD possibly.
This is the end. Down you go. Oh no. Fantastic. Down you go. Oh no. You're ended. Down you go. This is the end. This is the end. You're ended. Fantastic. You're mad. This is the end.